Welcome to Political Risk Demystified, your channel for learning, applying, and growing in the political risk industry. In the last video, we broke down the political risk industry, the types of organizations that hire analysts, and what they actually do. But now we shift focus to the roles themselves. What do political risk professionals actually do? What job titles should you search for? And what skills do these roles demand? Let's get into it. Start here. Political risk jobs don't always say political risk in the title. You'll see roles like analyst, consultant, risk manager, geopolitical advisor, public policy lead, strategic intelligence analyst. Each of these can involve political risk, even if the title doesn't make it obvious. That's why understanding the actual work is more important than memorizing the job labels. Let's break a few of them down. A political risk analyst typically works at a consulting firm, financial institution, or think tank. They monitor developments in specific regions or industries and write reports that forecast political and regulatory trends. Their job is to turn daily headlines into usable risk assessments for clients. A consultant, by contrast, is often more client-facing. They might run scenario exercises, facilitate workshops, or help a company decide how to enter a high-risk market. Consultants work quickly, communicate clearly, and tailor their advice to decision makers. A risk manager sits inside a corporation. Their job is to integrate political risk into broader risk frameworks, alongside financial, operational, and compliance risks. They advise senior leadership, track regulatory exposure, and help the company adapt to unstable environments. A geopolitical advisor operates at the strategic level. Think corporate executives, investment committees, or national security leaders. These roles require judgment, pattern recognition, and the ability to speak across disciplines. The goal isn't just to explain the world, but to shape how clients act within it. So what do all these roles have in common? They demand a core set of skills, many of which aren't taught in traditional academic programs. First, analytical thinking. That means synthesizing large amounts of information and identifying what actually matters. It's about translating global complexity into clear, actionable insights. Second, interdisciplinary fluency. Political risk lives at the intersection of international relations, economics, business, law, and technology. Analysts don't just study events, they trace how those events ripple across sectors, systems, and societies. Third, quantitative awareness. You don't need to be a data scientist, but you do need to understand the basics. Economic indicators, risk indices, sanctions databases, these tools add weight to your argument. If you can visualize trends and forecast outcomes, you're ahead of the pack. Fourth, client orientation. Political risk isn't just about what you know, it's about how well you can connect that knowledge to a real-world decision. That's what separates analysis from insight. If you can answer the question, so what, you're already adding value. And finally, communication. This is underrated. If you can't write clearly or brief confidently, none of your insights will land. The best political risk professionals aren't just analysts, they're storytellers who connect the dots for busy, high-stakes audiences. Now, what does the day-to-day actually look like? Expect fast turnarounds. Expect reading constantly. Expect to switch between deep research, team collaboration, and short-form deliverables. In one day, you might write a client alert on a breaking event, draft a forecast memo for an investment committee, and brief an internal stakeholder on regional risks, all while scanning for early warning signals in your portfolio. It's demanding, it's interdisciplinary, and it's deeply rewarding if you care about connecting ideas to outcomes. In the next video, we'll cover how to actually break into these roles, whether you're a student, a mid-career professional, or looking to pivot from an adjacent field. Thanks for watching. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and drop a comment with which role or skill you want us to cover in more depth. And when you're ready to sharpen your edge, join the Political Risk Demystified community, where analysts grow together.